Hello, the subject is marketing management. The topic is types of channels. Types of distribution channels. Distribution channels are the institutions or middlemen present between the producer and the consumer. These are the ones who actually make the products reach from the producer to the ultimate consumer. Let us see what is the meaning of distribution channel. A distribution channel, in simple terms, is the flow that a good or service follows from production or manufacturing to the final consumer or buyer. Distribution channels vary but typically include a producer, a wholesaler, a retailer, and the end buyer or consumer in the sequence. A distribution channel can also provide a sense of how money flows back from the buyer to the producer or original point of sale. Thus, a distribution channel is the sequence which shows how the distribution of product actually takes place, how the good or the service from the organization reaches its ultimate consumer or user. This sequence can be termed as distribution channel. Let us see the definition of distribution channel. According to McCarthy, any sequence of institutions from the producer to the consumer, including one or any number of middlemen, is called the channel of distribution. McCarthy says that distribution channel is a sequence from producer to the consumer, and it can include any number of middlemen, be it wholesaler, be it retailers, be it agents, or any middlemen between. And these middlemen can be one or many. There is no rule to regulate this concept. And this sequence should be of such flow that it will make the product reach from the producer to the consumer at ease. According to Philip Kotler, every producer seeks to link together the set of marketing intermediaries that best fulfill the firm's objective. This set of marketing intermediaries is called the marketing channel, also trade channel or channel of distribution. So Philip Kotler says that whatever marketing intermediaries that fulfill the firm's objective, and the firm's objective is to make the product reach the ultimate consumer, and this link of marketing intermediaries who fulfill the firm's objective will be known as trade channel or channel of distribution. Let us see what are the objectives of distribution channel. The objectives of distribution channels are product availability, meeting customer service requirements, promotional support, market information, cost effectiveness, and flexibility. Let us see one by one how these objectives are favoring the distribution channel. The first objective of distribution channel is product availability. The first objective is to make available the product to the consumer who wants to buy it or who wants to own it. The availability has two aspects: the desired level of coverage in terms of appropriate retail outlets, and secondly, the positioning of the product within the store. Product availability is important for consumer convenience goods where customers do not wait to buy a particular brand. However, for unique and important products, immediate availability is less critical. The second objective of distribution channel is meeting customer service requirements. To meet the service requirements and create differentiation over competitors, channels become critical for organizations. Some of the service requirements may include order cycle time, how long it takes to receive, process and deliver an order, dependability, consistency and reliability of delivery, communication between buyer and seller to sort out problems spontaneously, convenience to accommodate the special needs of the different customers, and post-sale such as installation, user training, helplines, repair and spare part availability. All this comes at a cost, and these create much more hassle and problems for meeting the customer service requirements. But the organization has to provide. Hence, distribution channel objective makes it possible in meeting the customer's service requirements in the distribution channel. The next objective of distribution channel is the availability of promotional support. This includes strong support from the channel members for the firm's product, including the use of local media, in-store displays, and cooperation in special promotion events. This kind of support is essentially and especially important in case of a highly competitive market phenomenon. Complex and expensive consumer durables or industrial goods or a differentiator defender is trying to attain a competitive advantage. Whenever there is high level of competition, the support from the distribution channel is a major need for the organization to strive and succeed. The next objective of distribution channel is to get market information. Since intermediaries are in the marketplace and near to consumers, in close relationship with the customers, they are the best and first-hand source of getting feedback with regard to sales trends, inventory levels, competitors' moves, and customers' reaction. This acts as a database for the organization to develop a new product in a better way, based on the actual need and want of the consumer's feedback. And this is, to some extent, this market information is available at less cost compared to other research methods which the marketing department follows. The next objective of distribution channel is cost effectiveness. Costs to be incurred to attain the firm's channel objective should not be too much in relation to gains. There is often a trade-off between channel costs associated with physical distribution activities such as transportation and inventory storage, and achieving high levels of performance on many other objectives. Flexibility. A flexible channel is one where it is relatively easy to switch channel structures or add new types of middlemen without generating costly economic or legal conflicts with existing channel members. This is one of the best objectives of distribution channel, where the distribution channel can be trimmed and enlarged as per the need and requirement of the organization without any trouble being created by the members in the channel. It is, at the end of the day, left to the discretion of the organization and its requirement how the design of the distribution channel should be, and this will happen only if the objective of distribution channel is flexible. Hence, these are all the objectives of distribution channel. Let us see what are the features of distribution channel. The first feature of distribution channel is place utility, as they help in moving the goods from one place to another. The second feature of distribution channel is time utility, as they bring goods to the consumers when needed, when demanded by the organizations. The next feature of distribution channel is they provide convenience, as this makes the products reach from the producer to the consumer whenever demanded, and this hence creates convenience value, as they bring goods to the consumers in convenient shape, in the quantity, size and style, and package the way the customers or the users order it. The next feature of distribution channel is possession value. This feature is possible for the consumers to obtain goods with ownership title. That is, it is only when the goods are distributed to the ultimate consumer they can have title over and ownership over that particular good or service. The next feature of distribution channel is marketing tools. These distribution channels act as vehicles for viewing the marketing organization in its external aspects and for bridging the physical and non-physical gaps that is possible in organizations. The last feature of the distribution channels is supply-demand linkage. As they bridge the gap between the producers and consumers by resolving spatial, that is geographical distance, and temporal relating to time discrepancies in supply and demand. Hence, there is linkage possibility between the customer and the producer through the process called as distribution channel. Hence, these are all the features which make the distribution channel apt for the organization to get supported in their achievement of objectives. Next up, we'll see what are the functions of distribution channel. The distribution channel, as the audience and the customers think that it is only the process of transporting the goods from the producer to the ultimate consumer, but there is lot many other activities, functions that are to be performed by the distribution channel all put together, and they are as follows. First function of the distribution channel is sorting. Middlemen obtain the supply of goods from various suppliers and sort them out into similar groups on the basis of size, shape, qualities, etc. The second function of distribution channel is accumulation, that is storage and supply is possible only because of distribution channel, and distribution channel have to accumulate the goods in order to supply of goods. Middlemen maintain a large volume of stock. The third function of distribution channel is allocation. It involves packing of the sorted goods into small marketable lots like 1 kg, 500 grams, 250 grams, etc., and as per the needs and wants of the product. The allocation is made by the distribution channel so that the demand can be met easily. The fourth function of distribution channel is assorting. Middlemen obtain a variety of goods from different manufacturers and provide them to the customers in the combination desired by them. For example, rice from Dehradun in Punjab is distributed to the easiest manner as per the demand, and this assortment is possible only because of the function of distribution channel. The next function of distribution channel is product promotion. Distribution channel not only focuses on distributing the ultimate product to the ultimate consumer, but also it aids in promotion of the product. Sales promotion activities mostly performed by the producer, but sometimes middlemen also participate in these activities like special displays, discounts, etc. And the organizations should have the support from the distribution channel for them to have better promotional tools and the successful promotions. The next function of distribution channel is negotiation. Middlemen negotiate the price, quality, guarantee, and other related matters about a product with the producer as well as the customer. So they play a major role in the process of negotiation, and the organization can get to know how the actual negotiation will work in the market area. And the last function of the distribution channel is risk taking. It is the organization which has manufactured, and it is the consumers who are going to buy. But if this doesn't happen, but this to happen, who is going to take risk? Middlemen have to bear the risk of distribution, like risk from the damage or spoilage of goods, etc. When the goods are transported from one place to another, or when they are sorted in godowns, anything can happen to the goods, and the risk lies on the head of the distribution channels. Hence, with all these functions of distribution channel, the goals of promotion and the marketing can be achieved easily. Now let us see the types of distribution channels. The distribution channels are broadly divided into two types, that is direct channel and indirect channel. We'll see one by one what they are. The first type of distribution channel is direct channel or zero level channel. That is, when the producer or the manufacturer directly sells the goods to the customers without involving any middleman, it is known as direct channel or zero level channel. It is the simplest and the shortest mode of distribution. Selling through post, internet, or door-to-door selling, etc. are the examples of this channel. For example, McDonald's, Bata, mail order, etc. There are few methods under which the direct channel works. These methods of direct channel are door-to-door selling, internet selling, mail order selling, company-owned retail outlets, telemarketing. These are the sub-classification of the direct channel under the type of distribution channels. Apart from this, we have the second type known as indirect channels. When a manufacturer or producer employs one or more middlemen to distribute goods, it is known as indirect channels. And these indirect channels are classified further into sub-classification, wherein we have the first type, manufacturer, retailer, consumer, which is known as one-level channel. This channel involves the use of one middleman, that is retailer, who runs and who turns sales them to the ultimate customer. It is usually adopted for specialty goods. For example, Tata sells its car to company-approved retailers. The process or the sequence in this manufacturer, retail, consumer is this way. That is one level channel, which is the sequence will be here in the form of manufacturer, retailer, consumer. The second sub-classification under the indirect channel is manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, customer sequence, that is two-level channels. Under this channel, wholesalers and retailers act as a link between the manufacturer and the customer. This is the commonly used channel for distributing goods like soap, rice, wheat, clothes, etc. and all those FMCG products comes under this kind of distribution channel. The sequence of the distribution channel under this two-level channels will be first manufacturer, second wholesaler, then retailer, and later the consumer or the customer. The next type is manufacturer, agent, wholesaler, retailer. That is the third type wherein indirect channels is possible. Indirect channel is at a third level or three level process wherein we have manufacturer, agent, wholesaler, retailer, consumer. This level comprises three middlemen, that is agent, wholesaler, and the retailer. The manufacturer supply the goods to their agents who in turn supply them to wholesalers and retailers. This level is usually used when a manufacturer deals in limited products and yet wants to cover a wide market. The sequence here is one addition to the two-level channels that is already shown in the previous slide. That is manufacturer, agent, wholesaler, retailer, and consumer at the end. Hence, these are all the different types of distribution channels available for the organization and for the marketing departments to employ, and these organizations can employ these types of distribution channels based on their requirement and thus achieve the objectives with the functions of distribution channel and thus reach the goals of the organization in a easier manner. Thus, types of distribution channels. Thanks for listening.